Because I love movies. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Chinese Theater is proud to present our feature presentation. Ready when you are, CB. And we are rolling. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Great Movie Ride. Once again, my name is Greg, and I'll be taking you from this Hollywood soundstage right into some of the greatest movies of all time. All on one tour. Just between you and me, this is no ordinary tour, because the Great Movie Ride brings these movies to life and puts you right in the middle of the action. First, let's visit those great Hollywood musicals starting in 1933 with Busby Berkeley's musical extravaganza, Footlight Parade, starring James Cagney, Ruby Keeler, and Dick Powell. Even though Busby Berkeley choreographed over 40 films, he never actually took a dance class. In 1952, Gene Kelly was singing in the rain with Debbie Reynolds and Donald O'Connor. Did you know Gene Kelly co-directed this movie? And in this scene had 103-degree fever. Can anybody tell me what movie this is? That's right. It's Walt Disney's Academy Award-winning film from 1964, Mary Poppins. Starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. This London fantasy was shot entirely indoors in Burbank, California. Hold on to those wallets and purses, folks. This doesn't look like a very good neighborhood. In fact, it looks a lot like the underworld, the scene of such classic gangster films as The Public Enemy, starring one of my favorite tough guys, James Cagney. In one famous scene, Cagney shoves a grapefruit in Mae Clark's face. He could never look at breakfast the same way again. These guys could turn anything into a weapon.
That dirty, no good, yellow belly store. What do you know? I need a head the first time I see him.
Some of the best movies are gangster. Sorry. I knew people who talked to the screen, but I didn't know the characters talked back.
Everybody knows what you shut up a flare or something. Them cigars of yours smells like burning garbage. Just back the car up.
Can anybody tell me the name of the movie that John Wayne and Clint Eastwood starred in together? Actually, that's a trick question. That's right. The world's two most famous movie cowboys never made a picture together. Until now.
Go right ahead if that's what you're inclined to do. A long time ago, I made me a rule. Let people do what they want.
The Duke and Clinton have made some of the greatest westerns of all. Someone's robbing the bank. Not on my watch, Pilgrim. Sit tight, folks. I'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated. Your guide will return momentarily. Remain seated, please.
Just hold it right there, hombre.
Good job, Snake. Come on, you wouldn't shoot a guy. No, we need to stop it.
Reach for the sky!
I'm reaching!
You're under arrest!
Huh? Nothing doing, Lawman.
Give yourself maybe the judge will on you. You for this.
Nothing doing. Nobody's sticking my neck in a noose. I'm gonna put a hole right through that star of yours, Lawman. Mighty fences, shoot, Lawman.
You're in my gang now, partners. Time to saddle up and ride. Yeah! Get up! Beats back the hideout, Snake. Adios, Tin Horn. I'm riding off into the sunset. Oh. Sun sure went down quick. I'm a stranger to these here parts. What in tarnation is this?
This is Alien. You are with Sigourney Weaver aboard the spaceship Nostromo. Something has gone wrong. One by one, the crew has vanished. And somewhere in the ship, a terrifying creature waits to claim its next victim.
Victim? I don't like the sound of
Warning!
that.
Remain in your vehicle. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
What the damn hell is that? Yeah, it's rearing up again. George Mill on the snake tail. And Ernest said snake, not snakes.
Here in Raiders of the Lost Ark, amid 1,000 deadly snakes, Indiana Jones unearths a great treasure. Will Harrison Ford escape with his discovery? And what will be your fate? Beware.
Boners are making this up as I go.
The dust of 3,000 years lies undisturbed in this ancient burial chamber. And on the chest of the great stone god, a priceless jewel.
Looks like we hit the mother lode. I reckon it's time to stake the claim. Don't none of you hombres move on fetching that treasure. Unless you want a belly full of lead.
But the jewel is guarded by a curse. And those who dare defy that curse must pay with their lives.
Unbeliever, disturb the treasure of the gods and you shall all pay with your lives.
Popcorn. That just goes to show you anything can happen in the movies. Now, let's get on with the show. Ooh. I see dead people. The horror movie's my all-time favorite genre. Some of the best horror films were produced back in the 1930s and 40s. But monsters, mutants, and maniacs are still audience favorites. And continue to haunt us today. We are now entering the jungle, home of one of the most beloved characters of all time. No, it's not George of the Jungle. Actually, it's Tarzan, portrayed here by Johnny Weissmuller. Over there is Maureen O'Sullivan as Jane, and the one and only Cheetah as herself. Johnny Weissmuller is probably the best known Tarzan, but he had some tough competition for the title role in his first film. When casting the 1932 version of Tarzan the Ape Man, producers seriously considered a young unknown actor by the name of Clark Gable. The future Rhett Butler lost the role because the director didn't believe he was muscular enough. These African elephants are actually Indian elephants with prosthetic ears and tusks. The MGM company already owned a number of these elephants and felt that they were easier to deal with. Johnny Weissmuller was discovered working as a lifeguard at the Biltmore Hotel in Coral Gables, Florida. Johnny Weissmuller always said that he was the one who came up with Tarzan's trademark yell. Then it was first performed at a yodeling competition that he won when he was a boy. Tarzan has appeared in over 50 film adaptations since 1918, including Disney's 37th animated feature. I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Best last line in a movie ever.
That plane needs the ground. We're not ready to do that. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon. The rest of your life. It always have passed. You didn't have it. You lost it. You can't cast it. You got it back last night.
Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman in the classic romance Casablanca.
I've got a job to do too. Where I'm going, you can't follow. What I've got to do, you can't be any part of. Those I'm no good at being noble. It doesn't take much to see that the problems of three little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Someday you'll understand that. Here's looking at you, kid.
A slightly less known fact about this movie is the fact that Humphrey Bogart was actually shorter than Ingrid Bergman. Humphrey Bogart was about 5'6", while Ingrid Bergman was about 5'10". In any scene that they're standing next to each other, Humphrey Bogart is standing on a box.
Keeps him going. That plane needs the ground, and you're not with him, you regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon, the rest of your life. You'll always have passed. We didn't have it. We lost it until you came to Casablanca. We got it back last night.
One of my favorite movie stars, Mickey Mouse. In one of his greatest roles, The Sorcerer's Apprentice. In Fantasia, the sorcerer in this sequence is named Yen Sid, which is Disney spelled backwards. Photo? I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. How often do you get to say that? I'd say we're definitely somewhere over the rainbow in one of the most beloved movies of all time. The Wizard of Oz. Think. Which way do we go?
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road? Oh, why didn't I think of that? Sing along, folks. You know the words. enjoyed our tour through these great moments at the movies, but we've only scratched the surface of what Hollywood has to offer. There are thousands of other great movies out there just waiting for you to discover. And here are just a few of my favorites. Disney's Hollywood Studios. Thank you for joining us at the Great Movie Ride. Before we wrap this production, we have one more scene to do. It's called The Exit. The action begins with you remaining in your seats until we come to a complete stop. Then gather your belongings, take small children by the hand, and when these doors open, rise dramatically to your feet and take a grand exit directly to the rear of the vehicle. Oh, and one more thing. When I yell action, don't forget your thunderous applause for yours truly. Ready? Hold laces, everyone. And action! Thank you, and have a wonderful day at Disney's Hollywood Studios. I'll see you at the movies. The stuff dreams are made of. Good night, everyone.